It's tied at 1-1. We are going to be going into game number 3. Keep in mind, this is the tiebreaker. Make sure you get your drinks, your soda pop, popcorn, whatever you kids do these days. I have no idea where I'm going with that. I'm just really thirsty.
Oh, man. So, yeah, game 3, Eternal Rally, going to be forced back to blue side. Phalanx is going to take their Chaos side back, which they won on the first time. So I'm interested to see what they're going to be able to do this time.
Yeah, well, they do have the Agni. Zhang Kui is going to be making his presence known yet again. So it is time to see. Agni's going to go ahead and place that very, very deep ward. I love it. Love it.
Speed ward, God ward.
God ward. The meditation of ward.
Hey,
I couldn't even get through.
Did you buy a shirt?
No.
All right.
I should have.
You still have time. Don't worry.
No.
2 more days.
Stop it with the shameless plugs right now, man. Come on. All right, relax. We get it. You'll buy me one.
I will?
Yeah, you will.
How nice of me. I am a generous lord. Top side, it looks like we're going to see a normal start from the Red Boys. Looks like they're grouping up there. Geb's still waiting on any kind of invade. We see 2 people standing on a ward at the speed buff, but no invasion, looks like. Do they have a counter ward at the mid camps on the right side, Kevin? I can't see, but the player names? No ward there at all. So it looks like we are going to be a normal meta start. Is that Odin?
That's an Odin.
Well, Phalanx wins this game.
Well, so
at least from what we've seen from every other qualifying Odin play.
We actually have not. I was just getting ready to explain how Odin works in the solo lane, and then I realized that's Swagni, and so that's an Odin jungle.
Oh, that is an Odin jungle.
Right, see?
And actually, Odin did very well in the jungle in SPL, and then people started playing him support and solo, and it lost almost every single time. In fact, I think it lost every single time. And then his only wins were from the jungle. We can find that out.
I'm going to find this out.
We can find that out. Until then, note, that's an Agni in the solo lane, which is very curious. Usually when Zhang Kui's on the team, Zhang will wind up in the solo lane, but this time Zhang was picked into Nemesis.
Yep. And which is tough because Nemesis is going to go ahead and shred through all the protections of Zhang Kui. Zhang Kui has to play it very, very carefully. And I'm looking for the win rate here. Where?
Yeah, win rate was 21%.
21% Odin.
With 3 wins, so we can't see whether he was jungler or not.
3 wins. That's 3 out of a.
And that does not count the SPL qualifiers.
Yeah.
The qualifiers, the regional qualifiers, Odin lost. I'm pretty sure every time.
Every single game.
Every single game that he was played. So he is currently the lowest
win ratio. Which is tough, right?
ratio.
Because it's you never want to base everything on stats, right? Like,
right.
You
No,
just
of course
don't.
not.
But Odin is kind of in like the same kind of scenario as Thanatos, right? Like, you have to be so aggressive early game. Everything has to be so good, and your team has to have perfect synergy in order for it to work. That's why Thanatos falls off.
For me, what it is early game, you're so afraid of Odin that you stay away from him. Late game, you can deal with that 600 damage, but that's only if you get hit by the 600 damage. Remember, that shield's damage is incredibly flawed if you take any damage.
Yeah.
It does 25% more if it's a full shield. But if you pop that shield, there's still about a second before you can jump, which means if you get breathed on the wrong way or someone gives you a dirty look, it does like 150 damage less.
Now, this is one of my favorite lanes that we have here in Smite, is actually Rama and Sylvanas. Not only do you have an extremely strong early game, you also have extreme wave clear as well as high kill potential, as we're going to see here. He's got the pull in, Honor's forced to jump out. They now know that is down, and Geb could do nothing in that scenario.
There's nothing he can do. He shockwaves a roll maybe. That's probably the end of it, and he'll have a shield to make sure that Anhur takes 200 more health before dying, and he still might.
Yeah, that's it.
Early game belongs to Rama. Early game belongs to Sylvanas. You put them on the same team, they should have it locked down pretty hard, but now Rama's by himself here. Anhur already level 5 wave to wave.
Yeah, and now taking a look at the middle here, we're seeing Sylvanas is rotated over. He is looking Nemesis in the eyes, as well as a Scylla is going to be in the mid. So Scylla versus Zhang Kui is kind of like Scylla just has to eat some gold balls.
Did she steal those?
That? I think she might have.
She definitely stole. That was a beautiful slice and dice, and there's no way they would have invaded so hard if they didn't get stolen. That was an aggression invade because they were angry. That was beautiful. Another great play coming out from the jungle.
All right, Suzuki. Blink in, hit a pull.
He does have like
He does.
He does.
Already?
He could go for it.
Yeah.
He's not going to, though.
No. I think, are they really going to go for this? They're going to bait this. They're going to force this in.
Oh, what was that random blink?
Odin just coming in hot here. This is, Nemesis could go down, and I'm a Monster's going to be able to hit
Turn around, boys.
Well, did she get away? The Wisp, say no!
Oh, just actually,
That's
Suzuki
so
got that.
Yeah, I know, the Wisp.
I thought that was going to be the Ghost.
Well, speaking of ghosts, Raleigh hanging. He's not a ghost. I tried to power through.
It was a good segue.
Oh, I did.
Except for Ghost, he's like the god of light. That's like the opposite of Ghost.
Well, yeah.
I've seen Ghostbusters.
That's valid. Unless it's a new kind of ghost where they are seen only in the daytime. Like The Others. Remember that movie? Like
No.
1996?
No, is that the year that it came out, though?
I don't know. I'm making stuff up.
So overall, Eternal Rally does manage to get the first blood. And if there's one thing we know is that first blood wins you the game. Because so far it's been, right, first blood all 4 games?
I think it's first Gold Fury for sure.
Okay.
I would put my stamp on first Gold Fury. I don't know about first blood. I think we might have seen Phalanx take first blood last time. But Order side, surprisingly enough, hanging out. And Ra is just going to do this. So Ra able to get through enough. And I want to see what this Ra decides to do this time. He's starting off with the same uncommon sash build.
Well, this is Syphos this time. Syphos was the baby last game, and he was the hell the game before that. This time he's playing Ra. Last time it was Stalker.
Oh,
So
fantastic. So both of them are choosing to go with the uncommon sash off the rip.
Okay.
I think I like it. Now,
I love it.
You can't do it in the mid lane because you need the pots because you're going to get camped, but in solo lane, you make an early back, you grab a ward, you're pretty much good.
So far, I mean, I'm watching both these teams, and there's definitely a step up from what we saw in the first set from Ragnarok. I think these teams are a little bit stronger, which is why I think they're coming in a second and third scene as opposed to the fourth. But do you think they're going to have the same level? I mean, right there, he missed the shield. Is that going to do well against We Love Bacon?
I don't know. Siri Payne! Will he have the follow-up? He doesn't.
Jeez, that was close.
I think Odin's a little bit freaked out right now.
Oh, big play right there. Eternal Rally making plays on all sides. They almost dropped that, but you know, we're this far into the game. You know, we're only 6 minutes in, and already Odin is starting to show weakness.
Nothing makes you feel more worthless than being a support and rotating into a spot like that and just like knock up. All right.
But that's searing pain. I mean, it was such a beautiful shot.
If he would have hit that, he hit him with
She
both.
steals this again. No, okay, not that time. The hand of the gods came out. Actually, it looks like they're going to go in. She waffled on that call. She went back 3 steps, came in 3 steps. That's 6 steps she could have used to just straight up walk at them. She would have been in their faces, but he called it too late. It's going to pay. But there comes a big shot there. He should have waited before the exorcism right there.
Well, here comes Odin. Odin's going to force him out. He's going to deter everything. I'm a Monster's going to hit one. Can he find a second one? He wants him to be a little bit weaker. They're not going to be weaker.
Close.
Well, he definitely
team.
killed Nemesis.
Yeah, he would have.
He would have. Actually, I don't know. Geb Shield.
That's a good point, Cuddy. Jeez.
Yeah, it's always a little bit tough.
All right, so we're checking in with Onher here, who is currently by himself. As we're going to see a rotation from Rama. They might looks like they're going to really attempt this.
Yeah, they're going to go for this. Onher's going to be here as well. Agni's going to force it out. Desert Fury's going to be chipping away.
The tickle attack.
Yeah.
Came in with the big tickles.
And Nemesis is going to be here. Is he going to steal?
They got it.
Yeah, they should have this.
Oh,
It's
he
an
missed
early
the hand.
It's a very early hand. And they didn't even
They still get
contest
it.
Well, doesn't matter. Agni, will you go down? Here's going to be one. Crush is just going to force it back. There's no follow-up at all. Ra's going to come here as well. Now Geb forced all the way out. Here comes the knock-up. Here comes the pull. Come here, boy.
Got him.
That's what he should say. Come over here.
You're the first person to ever make that joke.
I swear to God, I know. Me too. I swear to Ra or Geb or possibly Nemesis.
Nemesis if Zhang's on the board, yeah. I swear to Nemesis. So, first Gold Fury, first blood, all going to Eternal Rally. They're currently sitting up 2,800 gold, 1,500 experience. Is it the end of the game? Not yet. Is it the end of the game based on everything we've seen up until this point from this qualifier? Absolutely.
If we had a Magic 8 Ball, I think it would say yes.
Mine always say maybe later or ask me later.
Well, that's because you're indecisive. You don't have the power of thought that compels it to say definitely yes. Well, Exorcism's just going to go ahead and clear this wave here. And I love the positioning, right? Since you have the cone, you kind of just throw the card on him, take a step to the right or the left, and just clear it out completely. That's how you play Zhongguei.
Overall, though, not a super strong start for the boys on Phalanx. They've dropped a few kills, and coming out of the Chaos side, where generally is perceived as having a stronger start, they didn't really do much with it. And with that Eternal Rally leading up 3-1 right now are showing major strength.
You know, the one thing I don't even think we thought about to really talk about at all was the fact that that's a solo Agni. We traditionally never see Agni in the solo lane, but how does he exactly even work? Just super safe, staying alive. Oh, contest.
He made them reset at the very least. That's a win in my book.
Yeah, that's a big win. And
I have
he's
a book,
sticking
by
around.
the way.
You do?
Comes with the shirt, by the shirt.
Oh, my God. Kevin, can we get his mic pulled, bro?
That was good, right? I like that one.
Oh, sheesh. No. I think he got cut. Thank God.
Good stuff. But, I mean, he fought through. Oh, Scylla dashed into this cage, but she has I'm a Monster. It's going to be Aegis. Crush going to do some damage. There's Nemesis. Doesn't actually do damage, I'm pretty sure, but we're going to be... Yeah, that Geb's going down. They actually do wind up finding, too. That Sentinel was a death sentence.
Yep, Ra's going to be a little bit late to the party. He shoved the wave a little bit there, and he's like, well, I'm not going to get these mid-harpies that are coming up. Will he do it? Oh!
Did he steal those? Graph, please.
Graph it.
Can't tell. The screen's really far away. Yes. No. I don't know. I can't tell. You
No?
guys at home could definitely see that better than we can, but it looked like it jumped up a little bit.
I think he stole it.
You think he stole it?
I think he stole it.
All right, we're going to get to it.
Yeah,
And they stole the blue buff. He stopped them from getting that over a minute ago, fought 3 people, deterred all 3, pushed a wave into the tower, went back later. After a huge steal came out, he's like, you know what, you're going to steal something? I got you. Takes the blue buff, puts it on his person, even trade.
Yeah, and right now, I mean, Ra's not super dependent on the blue buff at all, but hold the phone here as Odin's going to be in the back. Is he going to try to do this? He does not. He does have the ring, so if he wants to turn, he will, but he has to wait on his teammates. Rama's not rotating at all
that was
for
a
this.
bad dash.
Jean-Quay's going to be here, but eyes on Scylla. Scylla's going to be rotating in. If she hits a Sikkim, this could be a game changer.
Don't group up against Scylla. That is not something you want to do. And you see Jean-Quay trying to keep his distance. Now doing some damage there, still giving the stacks away strangely. Is he full up on his passive? I haven't seen Recall Demons come out in a while. Could be possible. Crush gets used, but honestly no damage coming out. That's really all that important. Still got about a minute till Gold Fury.
Gotta love the fact that we're seeing a lot more Scyllas these days. You know, MLC Style 3 brought it out in the North American regionals, and I think everyone realized, like, oh, if I get past the first 5 minutes, I kill everyone.
Yeah.
Like, oh, a Vamp Shroud, and that's it. With Scylla at level 9, you're good.
You know, people used to build the potion to start, the Magical Might potion.
Yeah.
And when people actually started theory crafting properly, they realized that losing the 450 gold instead of spending it was a much better bet because you weren't getting a kill either way. So it was better to not have the potion and not risk losing it and just wait through the early game and you'll catch up eventually. She is a tricky character, that Scylla.
Yep. She's super safe, though, man. She's really, really safe.
I don't think there's any god in the game that can turn a team fight as fast as she can, though. Maybe Kali.
Maybe Kali?
But Kali can't do it as fast.
Okay.
Scylla can go, crush, everyone take 400. I'm a monster, killed somebody. I'm a monster, killed somebody. I'm a monster, damaged somebody. And by that point, your team wins the fight. Like, that kind of stuff is what makes Scylla so good, and I'm so excited to see her being played in Brazil.
Well, couldn't you... Nuwa's a little bit kind of similar, right? Nuwa's like, fire shards, come in, clay soldiers, shiny metal, fog, everyone.
What is that blink? Desert Fury doing some damage. Sylvanas blinked in and did next to nothing there. A very curious rush down. We're going to see an Odin cage go off in the backside. They probably should have just sacrificed Geb there to try to finish it up. But there's the I'm a Monster. I'm a Monster killed somebody. Not quite going to find a prediction there. Even so, a lot of damage from Ghost. Poor Jean-Quay stuck in a real bad spot here. That crush was a little off the mark, but look at the damage that Sylvanas has
How is
incurred.
on her alive?
I have no idea.
On her finally going to be taken out here as Rama's going to be pushing up. Agni now looking for one. Nemesis is going to be in the back. Jean-Quay still managing to stay alive here. Agni should be able to clean up. He is able to do that, DM. I have no idea how on her was alive that time.
It was honestly.
I had to cut you off.
He should have been dead long before that. He should have gotten a kill long before that. Neither team really committed to where they should have been committing to. Granted, like we always say, we're casters, we have more information, but I think it was pretty clear where the targets lie, and they went for the more greedy advances. Didn't quite find it. Jean-Quay in some trouble now. No ultimate. Still facing down 3. He got slowed, but he'll get out.
And, dude, it is so underestimated how strong that slow is from Ra.
Yeah.
Like, I almost feel like I have to beads it sometimes.
I do sometimes.
You do?
You know, that's why I think slows and more, I think, to the point, disorients, like Bacchus's drunk and tremors, are some of the most bead-worthy things in the game because you think, oh, I can get out. I don't have to use beads. I can still control myself. But you can't. You actually work against yourself so much.
Intoxicate, forget about it. Intoxicate, I beads every time, no questions asked.
Good.
I don't even care.
That's a good habit.
Yeah. I mean, what else are you supposed to do about it? Like, you think you have control, but you just don't.
So, aiming towards the Gold Fury. It's been up for a little over a minute now. There is a pretty decent lead on the side of Eternal Rally. We kind of assumed that Phalanx was going to win this front to back after game one, seeing maybe something reminiscent of the first set of the day where We Love Bacon kind of ran through Ragnarok, but it's not only been much closer, but it seems like the boys on Eternal Rally might be able to close out a 2-game rush.
And we're going to see Odin kind of push up, try to steal this blue buff here. This is big. Geb's going to have eyes. Scylla might be rotating down as well. Zhangque is going to be here, Rama here as well. Scylla is going to be in a decent position. She's going to be on the backside. If she catches any of them, they will go down. Nemesis, slice and dice onto Sylvanas isn't going to be the target she really wants to hit. In the back, they're all split up. This is going to be very, very difficult as On Her goes down.
Oh, actually, Scylla finding a big kill as well to answer, and that's going to be Zhangque. But look at this, so much damage coming to Geb, even with the shield. Doesn't make him immune to knockups anymore. Beautiful Sikkim, but no damage to follow up. Sentinels over the wall, right out of there, throws the crush down to make sure they can't be fought. But their support is still alive with the hand 3, which means Gold Fury's in their court.
And will Nemesis try to contest is the question here. Agni rotates over. We do have Ra that's a possibility as well, but I don't know.
My eyes are on Scylla here. Nemesis just barely escaping. No, Path of Flame's going to be able to pick it up. Either way, it looks like the Gold Fury's going to go in favor of the blue team once again, depending on if Ra can hit something big. Not enough.
He almost did it. He almost did it. Scylla, she is one bold girl, as Sylvanas might go down as well. Now, Ra's going to be here trying to body block as much as he can. Odin's going to be forced out of this one, and Scylla's going to live. That is a great play out of Ra, but Gold Fury has gone to Eternal Rally.
That's right. Yori not able to find the kill onto Scylla, but Scylla level 14 right now. Not super important to rush down. I'm mainly looking at the Agni here. He's sitting level 16, still ahead of Syphos, who has been pretty dominant in his lane, even when his team did lose. I'm looking at that. Oh, they got that. That's a beautiful camp right there. Right side's about to come up as well. It looks like Eternal Rally has complete control of the mid game.
And they don't seem to be looking back at all. I mean, Odin so far has worked okay. I think the big thing that we kind of overlooked with the Odin kind of working with Zhangque, since Odin is going to be in the jungle, he's going to be able to do a little bit more damage, so Raven Shot's going to hit him hard, and as soon as he gets the ring, you know, Zhangque is just able to kind of waltz in.
Well, also the healing reduction for Ra, and by proxy Nemesis, I suppose, with the heal on the shield. I mean, that can be really helpful at this stage in the game, and he's really making it work. Geb trying to blink over that wall to get himself out of dodge. Shockwave going to be used. He might be forced into Cataclysm as well. Hits 3. I'm a monster. Hits none. And they're probably going to chase Geb. They shouldn't. They're going to back off. They found 2 ultimates here. Oh, Rama going up. Hits 1. Hits 2. Doesn't find the 3rd.
It's amazing how the tiniest little things like that work. Oh, Desert Fury's going to be there, and the Impale. Zhangque's going to hit him with a sticker. He's going to stun him as well. In comes Exorcism, and now he is still going to stay in the back. Scylla's going to miss everything with that crush. If she would have hit that I Am a Monster, it would have been a different tale, but look at this. Agni's coming in hot.
They're trying for it once again. Cue the Benny Hill theme music. So far, somehow no one has died in this engagement, though Syphos not healing in that cage will be the first one to go down in this rather extended engagement. Scylla being forced back. Yori looking at Nemesis will be deterred. Left side, it looks like Onher's going to rotate back, and actually he's going maybe for a dive here. This is where teams tend to start making bad decisions. This, you got to kill, you force them back, you need to farm. Right now, solo lane tower still up on the red side. They should be looking to take that down.
Yeah, they should be looking at everything here. I mean, even those back harps, Nemesis has no right getting those after losing, going down 1-0. That's really what Eternal Rally should have done, is just pushed in, get all the easy camps, force them out. But look at this, the speed buff is going to be up. We could see Agni kind of go for this, but Odin's still forcing this engagement.
Oh, dashing away once again. Blues kind of giving up their advantage here. Eternal Rally had major pressure around the map, but they've stayed for too long. They didn't heal, they didn't push, and now there's 3 of them in mid lane just trying to fight it. Gab's in trouble.
They waste so much on Geb. Geb's going to be able to make it out with just a little bit there. I'm a Monster's going to miss again.
Wait, they got him.
Oh, they did get him.
Was that a ghost?
Sticker?
Yeah, it must have been the
Sticker or
card.
ghost? Yeah.
No, the ghosts are online. Recall Demons is still up, which means he got the card before he left and it finished him up. Here comes Yore. Oh, what you doing, buddy?
I think he's just getting a little bit bold. And Nemesis is going to be able to dodge the Astral Barrage in the backside. Onher's coming in with Desert Fury. This feels like a 4-minute engagement here as Onher's going to jump out. Sean Quay should finally be heading back. Oh, members of Eternal Row should say, okay, guys, we've been alive for so long. Can we please go back to the
Seriously. They did wind up getting a tier 1 on the left side, but on the right, once again, we're going to see Syphos take the better end of Stalker. No problem whatsoever, and he's going to be able to get away from that.
And I have a lot of eyes here on Syphos, man. And take a look at the graphs. 6,100 experience, gold 5,100, D.
I mean, that's important. At this stage in the game, 5,000 gold is kind of like your marker of, yeah, we're doing good. Yeah, 45 to 55 is the, yes, this is a real lead. 3,500 is decent, 4K is decent. 45 is when your team each has about 900 gold, which is a level of almost any item in the game.
Did you see the player damage coming out of Sella was like 13 or 15,000 leading the top, and she's missed a lot of I Am a Monsters. If she's hitting those, if she starts hitting those, she's going to go from 15,000 after one team fight to like 37.
Man, I think it comes down to the fact that, like, she just hits very, very hard. And she's pretty squishy. I think the reason that she's so strong is, like you said, she's doing all of that damage, right? She's doing it very quickly, and she's missing a lot of shots. But the thing is, she also has an incredible escape. She only has 3 damaging abilities.
Yeah. Well, in comes Gab. Savannah's also going to be there. I'm a Monster's going to hit. Isn't able to secure the kill. Sticker coming in, forcing him out just a little bit. Nemesis ult onto Jean Quay. Jean Quay's just going to be taken out right away. Onher's going to be in the back. Desert Fury's already going off. Boxing match versus Rama in the middle of the map. Nemesis forces out Sylvanas, and now Rama's going to get Oh, no! The snip snap!
Got him.
Wow. That's what I like to say.
That's big for 2 reasons. One, they're starting to work their lead back, which is very important. They need to start getting that gold and experience on the board. The big issue here is that Gold Fury's up. Can Scylla stay alive, though? That's the issue. Geb Shield, Sentinel, gonna send her out real deep. And here comes Yore, trying for something again. No ultimate online. Raheel doing some work here. But even so, they have 5 versus 3, and they still have the advantage.
Yep, and now Odin's going to force up. Gold Fury is up as well. This looks like they're going to go for this. He's going to use the pillar to his advantage. Nope, he needed to strafe over just a little bit there.
Gold Fury getting started here. The boys in blue trying to keep it alive, straightly taking a lot of damage. Yore has no business. Blink into Shockwave. Yore is going to be able to lock in 3. Surprised he hasn't jumped out yet. Maybe on cooldown. Yes, there he goes. They'll turn their sights more than likely back. Oh, actually, we got an Aegis here. Oh, too much damage thrown into the Aegis. Nemesis took a lot and accidentally dashes back into the Odin. Raven Shout going to be doing a lot there. Heavenly Agility looks like it's going to be used there. They're trying for a lot, and here comes the counter initiate.
Yep, the stun's going to hit. Oh, God, Nemesis ult down on Sean Quay, but there's no real follow-up. Odin still focusing down this Geb. Geb's going to hit the Cataclysm, trying to buy his teammates any sort of time, but Ra's just like, listen, man, this is a lost battle. I don't want to die. Gold Fury's going to go to Eternal Rally again as it stands, unless Ra can pull something.
Nah, man, even if Ra hits everything, he doesn't have enough damage to do it, and Ra knows it smartly. He will leave to try to farm for something else. 1,500 gold given to Eternal Rally, and the Phalanx dream is starting to get crushed as their major attempt at a comeback gets squashed.
Yep, and now, really here, that's 3 Gold Furies in a row.
Yeah, that's
in a
important.
row. It's the same story as last game.
Oh, Desert Fury going right through, doing some decent damage, but not really enough to make them feel it just yet. They have a huge lead here. They're spending gold, and you know what? This is the Odin that I want to see.
Okay.
This is the Odin. We need to stop building Jotuns and stop building Shinsais going into these games. You build boots, do some damage, then you immediately transform into a bruiser. Late game, you need to be an aura machine. So right now, Witchblade online. That's going to increase his movement speed.
Okay.
Very important. It's going to decrease the red team damage, going to decrease the red team attack speed. Very, very important. And with that High to the Urchin online, he can take a lot.
I still think Magi's is better, man. I don't know. High to the, like, Urchin's great, right? You get the stacks on it. It's amazing.
Sure.
But if things are going your way, I feel like Urchin, you just wasted a lot of money.
Well, I mean, this is the thing, is it's giving you so much more bang for your buck. You're getting very similar amount of health. I think it's only 100 difference in favor of Magi's. But you're gaining 65 protections to both. That's huge. And then you couple that with the Sovereignty that's online as well. That's an 85 protection boost. Then you have the Witchblade giving him 45 physical. It's going to be very hard for him to be killed. Granted, now what's going to happen is the Nemesis has to make a choice. Do I try to kill the Zhang, or do I strip off a ridiculous amount? But either way, two-man Cataclysm, beautiful snipe from the back. Scylla, again, not finding out a monster, and just barely getting out of that cage, but he's still very, very dead.
Yep, Geb Shield going to be on Nemesis.
How is he not dead?
Odin still trying to go. The Sticker's going to be able to clean that up.
How is
Desert Fury
Jean-Claude not
coming
dead?
in on the backside. And now as we take a look,
Why is no one
finally
answering me? Why is he alive? Dude, he was dead.
I hate you.
The bar was black.
Yeah.
Completely.
Yeah, he
That's
probably
how
had,
you
like,
kill people in
15
this
health.
game.
Maybe he had like 15 health.
And then somehow just stays alive through all of it.
This is a fire giant, if you ask me. But
No,
it
man,
looks-
it's a wave for the tier 1.
This should have.
No, I mean, you can see it in front of you. You're not paying attention. You gotta look at the screen.
All right.
What are you on, Reddit?
All right, dude. This should have been a fire giant.
Oh,
you know what I
I
meant.
see.
You're really gonna hit me with the grammar right now? You sack of wine.
So, going into the tier 2, we still have 4 people pushing. It looks like Jean Quay backed, which is strange. I mean, he had so much health left, apparently.
Indeed.
Oh, a lot of
Oh, baby!
keeps hitting it. Every time he hits it. Geb taking a lot of dots, still be able to stay alive. Trying to stick with it is Rama, but the tower stands with about 50% health left.
Yep, Roz now is looking to get a little bit aggressive here. This is a good play coming out on her, though. Push the tier 1. Go ahead and get some gold on there. Meanwhile, Odin tries to lock him up in a ring,
Pepperoni.
and Ra goes, oh, yeah, by the way, I got this active. It does this thing. This is awkward.
And Yore is like, I'll see you in 72 seconds.
Well, here. Oh,
That's big.
The
That's big.
ultimate's coming down.
He should have sent it right there to the Odin. He would have killed the Sylvanas either way. By bringing out to the Odin, he actually would have stripped off more protections overall and had a chance to kill him as well. But Phalanx might be able to turn this one around. The Fire Giant is available, and they have their team here.
Phalanx can do this. Their tournament life is on the line, ladies and gentlemen.
The issue, Gandhi, is that the one person they need to actually do damage wasn't there.
Oh, he's Olympian on her, okay? He was probably hitting the hurdles, possibly throwing some javelins. You know, he's got to train hard.
That's true.
He's got a late game to worry about, bro.
That's true.
This guy can't be slacking.
I mean, he can be. Then he's just going to die.
Yeah. Well,
This is so much more serious than the regular Olympics, because if you lose here, you die, right? If you lose the match that you're going into.
yeah, this is like the Coliseum.
What was that movie where if you die?
Gladiator.
What? Gladiator?
What
all right.
movie are you talking about?
17-9, Gandhi.
Hunger Games? Like,
We're going in at 27 minutes. Remember, guys, like it says on the screen, this is EA BO3, which is best of 3, meaning first team to win 2 games extends their victories out and goes on, this time to finals. Unlike North American European regional finals, there will not be 2 teams going. Each of the Latin American and Brazilian qualifiers will only be sending 1 team to Worlds. So the finals do matter a great deal here. So for whoever wins this, still needs to get through We Love Bacon.
yep, We Love Bacon definitely look very strong. Sylvanas all up in the action, waiting on his teammates.
The turnaround.
Ultimate's going to
That's
come there.
one.
I'm a Monster's going to hit. Misses the second one. She will have some damage, though, to throw down. Look at the demons coming out. Jean Quay all up in the action, now forces himself all the way back, waits for his teammates, and that's going to be it.
You know what I love there? I love the option from Scylla. She throws the I'm a Monster behind Jean because he's supposed to run away, and he's just like, no, we call demons, I'll fight all 4 of you.
Right.
And he just like dives in and just starts fighting 4 people, and the crazy part is not only does he not die for it, but he like actually sends them all away.
Yeah,
He won that
He
engagement.
deterred that entire fight. Oh, look at the blink
Hey.
coming out of Odin. Odin's going to lock up on her.
Coming out of Raw.
On her, does have a jump, though. Desert Fury didn't do much damage at all. The pillar's going to come down as well. Ooh, 322 crit right into the face. Agni Stone is going to die, though, from Raw. And now the fight is going to change, and will Phalanx be able to turn this around? Sticker's going to come down Eshel Barrage coming in, only connecting with one person though, DM.
With that, though, they still managed to find two. Both Stalker and Schultz then are down. They're looking at Yore right now, who's very low as well. But look at the damage coming out from Rama or Kanjo. Currently facing down 4. Nice roll back, but he's going to miss his cripple there. He knows that he needs to find a new line, that he cannot give them the Fire Giant, but his view still extends to the point where he can see that they're not doing it, which is giving him time to breathe.
He's got to be careful in this scenario. I mean, you gotta have Agni in these fights, right? Like, just the burst damage alone is huge. And Rama, oh my God, he's crazy. Yeah, he's crazy. He's all up in the action.
What's he going for?
I think he's, I don't know. Maybe checking to see if speed's there, but Odin looks like he's going to be right on it. And Sylvanas is going to be in the middle. I'm a Monster's going to miss just by a little bit. Odin now is going to jump out of his own ring, helping Sylvanas live. They are going to send him back to the base.
Why are they not going to the Fire Giant? This is their only chance to get it right now while Sylvanas is escaping. This is kind of a throw.
Rod, is that a Asclepius?
That's Asclepius, yes.
On the Raw?
Yeah, movement speed.
Okay.
He's got some penetration online for some damage. He's going to be swinging pretty hard, and consider already how tanky he is. Not a bad call.
You know, I normally agree with about 5% of the things you say, but this does not fall under one of them.
So what would you put there? Kronos?
Probably with the CDR boots is the only thing I can really understand. So you get the max CDR.
Sure, extra heals.
And then extra heals, and then already your ultimate's on a short cooldown anyways.
Ooh, a lot of damage on her. Getting a little bit greedy with the Desert Fury. Should have taken the small
victory.
Going for this? He's dead.
Oh!
That was beautiful.
Yeah, this could be the Fire Giant here. They got one locked up in a cage. They don't have an escape out of that as well. The Geb Shield's going to be on. Nemesis in a lot of trouble. Agni trying to do it. Searing Pain's going to come through the backside. Doesn't connect with a kill. And now we're going to see the Wisp heal everyone up as Shockwave is going to come in and exercise some demons.
That's right, and with both On Her and Nemesis down, the physical damage is incredibly weakened. In fact, that's all of it. They're looking at Scylla basically at this point. Ra has some damage as well, but with Searing Pain down, I don't see it. From the backline, Stalker looking to find his prey. Oh! Aegis out the I'm a Monster. He'll take the crush, but he doesn't care. Odin in the front line getting very, very greedy and finds it. And check that out. That's the proper Odin play, guys. He jumps without using the Raven Shield. Didn't need the burst damage. He uses lunge, uses the Raven Shield to dive the tower. Sypho's going to find a kill into Stalker, but the damage has been done.
So, just to touch on the Odin thing real quick, the reason why you do that is because it's linking. You need the extra health.
That's right. Defense is
At the
huge.
beginning, you can do it all you want. Ra's in a lot of trouble here. Will the Sticker be able to take him down? Nope. Geb Shield. And here comes the Nemesis ultimate here on the Zhonghui.
And look at his positioning. That's great. He realizes that he's dead. Instead of kiting it to his team, he tries to run away in a different direction to try to kite them away. But Nemesis, too quick. Blink Boy. Blink Boys! Where did that come from?
Is that a thing?
No, not usually, but he still manages to find it. It will be a thing, and he manages to pick it up, but either way, still finds a way to deter the Sylvanas. All eyes on the tree as he tries to get in there and find a way to steal. Is he backing? No, he's going to go for it. His only chance of keeping his team in this is to go for the steal, try to find the reset. Instead, he will find himself a very long respawn timer.
Odin's going to be here as well. I think they might go for the contest here. The cage is going to come down. Not sure who acquired it. It looks like it did end up being Phalanx as well.
Yes.
So Odin's going to be taken out here in just a matter of seconds here. Nemesis would have to try to miss that slice.
That's 2 clean kills, by the way. Still 30 seconds before we'll see Sylvanas, who finally builds into Blink 3. Still about a minute until Yore. This is going to give them ample time to start cleaning up objectives and taking that lead back. 1,500 gold going to be put right into the pockets of Phalanx, and they're going to turn their sights to the mid lane.
I think Phalanx might be able to take this game. They've had good composure in all the team fights. Geb Shield, at 30 minutes on, Geb is the best support in the game.
Yeah, that's true.
And the Stone Shield just mitigates so much damage, and you can just kind of see, he's sitting on 1,900 gold in hand as well.
Not to mention it's a cleanse. How many times have you seen someone be next to death and they wind up getting out of it just because of the speed boost it winds up giving them off of slows?
Yeah, it's true. Geb is just naturally strong. I don't think there's anything we could do to change Geb to make him be not super strong. I really don't. His kit's just perfect.
Yeah, it's flawless. And you know what? He's strong, but he's not in the point where he's getting first pick by every team, which to me says it's not nerf. Until someone is either 100% ban or 100% first pick, he's not ban-worthy to me. So right now, the only character in the game that I think is truly
I knew it. Just put
nerf-worthy,
Everyone knows.
It's nonsense. She's a nonsense god. And you know what? Notice the point of balance. She has not been in a single game today.
Kevin.
Single game.
Yeah, that's right. So, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, speaking of it, Geb is strong. Sir Cat, what can you do? Geb actually looking to go into a Void Stone here.
Yep.
What do you think? You liking it?
Well, I mean, he's really not taking too much damage himself,
Yeah.
and if he can increase the damage that Zhang Kui is doing, think about how much 15 penetration matters to a ghost.
Not at all.
No, I know, a ton. He's applying it over and over and over. Each of those hits are getting applied 15 extra damage.
It was the joke.
Well, people at home don't know.
I said it very sarcastically. Sylvanas is going to be there as well.
What's
Will
Yori
Odin
looking
go
for?
for this jump? I think he might. Well, the shield's down. He really doesn't. He has to wait for this initiation to come back up. You can see Raw America showing. Look at that USA flag up in the sky. That's actually really funny that a
Have you seen the
Brazilian's
USA Dragon yet?
No.
I killed someone inside a Raw heal and wound up in the flag with the dragon.
No.
It's the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Did you take a screenshot? Of course you didn't. Moving forward.
All right. It's on stream.
Ooh. On her barely missing that impale
Still taking
right
damage,
in there.
though.
Yeah. Look at that's just the sticker.
He
Sticker
took,
on his
I think
face.
he took a bomb.
Did he take a bomb?
Yeah, he took a bomb.
Okay, I was getting ready to say a sticker that seems a little
broken.
bit.
What in the hell?
Yeah. Jesus. Well, there's going to be a little bit of a stalemate here. Eyes on Geb. He's going to be the one who initiates this.
Maybe. I mean, we really could look at a Nemesis rushdown. I'm kind of looking for... There's the ultimate I was looking for. Desert Fury as well. Right off the gate, 3 ultimates used directly into Zhang Kui. And there's nothing gained for it. He barely got touched, and there's a heal. No damage whatsoever. Nemesis is down. Geb is down, and the 3 remaining don't even have ults to show for it.
Ra's in a lot of trouble here. He gets the stun. He's gonna get the body block as well. And oh no, where did you come from, Honor? You gotta get out of here. Agni's gonna be stuck with a Sikkim, and in the back is just gonna be clearing out.
Those creeps could have killed him.
I know.
Is Zhang Kui? He's probably like, Zhang Kui, kill. Please don't let him near me. 23-16. Ace. Maybe not a.
They're not going to get anything really out of this, though.
That was
I don't
a successful
see any
defense.
Yeah, successful defense. I mean, there's still 2 people with the Fire Giant buff for at least 2 minutes, right?
Well, you know, before I said there was 1,500 gold, they're going to turn their sights to mid, and yet the mid tier 2 still stands.
They still have an XP and a gold advantage, and the team fights have been so close.
And look at the Fire Giant timer. The buff has rescinded, meaning that we're no longer at an even game. Eternal Rally has taken their lead back off a very successful defense against the Fire Giant riddled boys of Phalanx. Now, we're in just about 30 seconds or so, we're going to see the fight go right back to the Fire Giant with no Phoenixes down and no Apollos on the board. This is going to be a raw 5v5 fight, more than likely.
They're going to bait it. So they have to wait on Rama, obviously. You have to wait on him. They're going to just get their buffs. Everyone's going to kind of regroup. On the side of Phalanx, though, the only buff that's coming up is actually speed.
That's right. And honestly, they don't have time on the left side to rotate for theirs. Top side, it's possible since it's near FG. But FG is up in 3 seconds, and let the games begin.
Well, and you're seeing that Magi's there on Nemesis. They're going to have to worry about breaking that. But the big thing here is this little dance. Raw coming around the back. He could be in a little bit of trouble here as they're going to get chased down here. He's going to get slowed. There's going to be the sticker. Geb's going to blink in. Here comes the Cataclysm. Siri Pain's going to do a lot of damage, forcing the Astral Barrage, DM.
That's right. Well, actually, Zhang takes a lot of damage there. Oh, as does Arcangel. Both have fallen. Eternal Rally not in the strongest suit right now as 3 of their boys fall very, very quickly. Rather, I'm sorry, 2 of them, but 2 of them are also forced to deter extremely quickly. And I think the biggest scary part of this is that Scylla still has him a monster.
Yeah, that sucks. That really sucks for Eternal Rally. This should be a guaranteed Fire Giant here. I mean, we do have a Blink on Sylvanas. We do have Odin with Blink and a jump as well, but I don't see any scenario where they're actually able to do it. Odin looking to contest, and now they're going to switch around, trying to bait out the Blink here from Sylvanas. They're still
trying to go for the
poking at
steal.
him.
There goes the blink. I'm a monster, going to be missed there. And they blocked him out of the Odin cage. They're trying to find this. They have the hand of the gods. They stole it. They stole it. They can still turn this one around. Scylla getting very low right now. The three of them are turning their sights to the back line. Geb, super low. Lunges, going to find it.
Yeah, and now we're going to see Ra. He's in the middle of the action here. That's a big crit. 305 to Agni's face. He's just moments away from dying, but the body blocks are so real. Honor trying to get away. No, sure.
And the bird bomb finishes it up. Yori finding a kill. They steal it away. 3 members have the fire giant. 2 members have respawned. And there's only 2 people left on Phalanx.
This has to result in some towers. Left side and right side, tier 2, need to go down here. There's no more just kind of playing around. You gotta lock it in. So possibly in a decent amount of trouble here.
As creeps though. Wrath of Terra, is it online? Yes, it is. Why is he not going for it? Oh, that might have been a drop there if they can't find it off the bird bomb. No, in the background, the Wisps will get it. They need to get out of that crush before it explodes. They're chasing it. Ra doesn't quite get out of that one. Phoenix in the mid lane is going to go down.
Don't attack it, guys, because you don't have a tier 2.
This could be it.
This could be it. This might be the game here.
They're going in.
They're pushing in right now. Odin's going to go ahead and jump on. You do have the heals coming out of Sylvanas as well. Agni going to come in just a little bit later. And now Jean-Quay's going to be in the back. Jean-Quay's going to be able to force him all the way out. Agni's able to find one.
That's it.
Well, they find another one. No, that's it.
That was it. That was the sickest turnaround. They had 3 people going into the fire giant. They baited them off of it. Odin jumps in. Yori jumps in. Rings out literally everyone on the team.
Yeah.
And then steals it. That was incredible. And then it just ended? That was awesome. Eternal Rally will move on to fight Wheel of Bacon in the finals.
Oh, my God.
What just
happened? The plays of Odin.
Yo, Odin is godlike. What?
You going to play Odin?
Stop.
Imagine you build meditation on Odin?
Yeah, no. What would that even
All right,
do?
well, ladies and gentlemen, when we come back, we'll have the finals. Stay tuned.